With a smart beat maker, in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 things that it took for me to make $34,000 in 4 days selling beats. I'm going to tell you all 5 of those things in this video. So those are going to be the only things that you're going to need to start making money from your beats. You may have one of these things. You may have 4 of these things, but you need all 5. And if you know them, you can start working on them because they're key to you actually becoming successful. So first, I'm going to talk about ones you probably already know a little bit about, but I'm going to expand on them so you really understand the psychology behind them. And then I'm going to start talking about the technical stuff that most producers don't understand, because you're probably amazing at making beats. Would you agree? Your beats are awesome. You just need people to hear them, and you need people to buy them so you can make some money. Well, in a different video on my Smart Beat Maker channel, I'll show you how to actually drive people into this to make money. Okay, that's a different video though. So make sure you go to the Smart Beat Maker channel and you subscribe to it. But right now, we're going to talk about what makes people buy and the 5 things that are going to make them buy your beats. Think you sell 5 beats in a day, you make $100 a day. That's $3 grand a month from 5 beats. So let's get into it. Number 1. Loyalty and trust. I have to start with this because you're not going to buy from somebody that you don't trust. Have you ever bought something from somebody on the internet that you don't have at least a little bit of trust for? No, you don't. You have to trust the product or the person selling it before you ever buy anything. So see, most producers just try to shove beats down people's throat. Join my email list, do this, do this. You can't do that. First, you have to give them a reason to actually trust you and respect you. You have to build that loyalty up. And it's not really that complicated. It's just about interacting with them in a way that provides value to them. Because when you provide value to somebody, they think, oh man, this guy's helping me out. When you provide value to, say, a rapper or a music artist that potentially would buy your beat, they trust you more. So the more value you provide to them, the easier it's going to be to sell them beats. Would you agree? And I mentioned this first because, and part of me selling $34,000 in beats in 4 days, it primarily came down to that my audience trusted my word. Without that trust, I wouldn't have sold any beats. So first, you got to provide value to people. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how you can provide value to every single artist in the easiest way possible to make them trust you. Number 2, in order to sell $34,000 in beats, you're going to need an email list that's set up, that's completely automated on the back end. Don't get confused. I can show you how to do that, okay? That's actually going to lead them into your funnel. And I'll explain what a funnel is in a second, but I'll put a picture on the screen of what a funnel is. Pretty much people come in through the top and they come out the bottom. So let's talk about how to build loyalty and trust using an email list. Every email service provider allows you to set up what's called automation. Basically, it's like this. When they join your email list, it says send them an email 1 day, send them an email 2 days after they sign up, send them an email 3 days after they sign up, and then it can go through, but it automates this process. So after you set up the back end of these automated tools and you provide value in each of these emails, any person who ever enters into your email list is provided with value automatically to help them start trusting you and trusting your word and trusting your beats on autopilot. You don't have to do any work after it's all set up. So now that you understand how the email chain works, all you need to do is find what kind of value you're going to put into these emails that are automatically going to send to every artist who joins your email list. You simply have to just fill in the emails and you're done. But a beautiful part about this video is that I've actually already done the job for you. You're welcome. And that's what's amazing about this entire process. What you'll do is you'll add a little bit of value from you and then you'll let me do the rest. And then you'll be selling beats. Now it sounds crazy. Would you agree? Clearly I'm crazy. What am I talking about? So let me break it down for you because this is really cool. You might wonder, what value do I put in these emails? There seems to be a lot of emails, Rob. What do I put in these in order to provide that value? Well, if you're selling beats, your audience is rappers, singers, and music artists, right? And think about this. That artist will never purchase a beat from you unless they're far enough in their career where they're actually releasing music. If they don't feel like they're good enough, they're never going to get to that point to put the music out. Therefore, they'll never need to buy your beat, even if they already downloaded it. They need to learn how to move their career forward in order to need to release songs so that they need to buy your beats. Stick with me. When they release the songs, they'll buy your beats. So the value you should provide in this email list should be value that helps music artists further themselves down that path and get better to get to the point where they're confident and good enough to release music. Because if you help them get to that point, they're going to respect you. And guess who's providing them with the beats that they're going to buy when they do release the music? You. So you're double winning. You're providing them the value of helping them move forward in their career, and you're providing them with the beat. So you're providing all this value. So they're definitely going to trust you, and they're going to buy from you. So the question is, how do you propel them forward while also providing enough value to them to make them trust you to want to buy from you when that time comes? Okay, now here's why I come into play, and I've already made around 1,000 videos that's going to help you do this. All I've done for the last 5 years was make videos to help artists propel their careers. I've already done the work for you. So what you can do is you can start hand-picking the videos from my channel and dropping them into your emails that will help propel artists down the road of actually getting to the point being ready to release. You can even show my videos where I tell people that they need to buy the beats when they finally release, because I already have an enormous amount of credibility on my channel with 300,000 plus subscribers and over 22 million views on it. So by showing them something that people already trust, and you showing them that you're smart enough to realize that this is valuable information, you get to utilize my brand's reputation in order to propel the value that you're providing. Now, yes, I'm providing the value, but since you're the one showing them, you get credit. They're gonna trust the hell out of you. It's pretty cool, right? Because not only can you provide the value to them, but if you go sign up for my affiliate program, when you provide that value to them, if they ever buy anything from me, I'll give you 30% of it. That's right. So if you fill and line your entire email list with my videos, and it's actually going through your affiliate link, as soon as they click, if they ever buy anything from me, you get paid. Value, and you're getting money, and you're selling beats. You're providing value to sell more beats. You're providing value to the audience. You're making money with me, and you're selling more beats. You see why this plan is so smart? The third thing that you need is gonna be called a funnel. Now, I mentioned it a little bit back in this video, but what a funnel does is somebody comes into the funnel and they have something for a much smaller price. Let's say the price is $10, okay? And what happens is you can convince somebody that this thing is worth $10. And sure, they'll buy it for 10 bucks, right? Maybe they'll buy one beat. The thing is though, is that you would prefer to sell something worth $500. But if you just put $500 right in somebody's face, nobody's ever gonna buy. But $10, you can convince them. So what a funnel does is it pretty much starts them off at a smaller price point in order to build the trust, provide them with value, convince them to buy. After somebody has already made the decision to go grab their wallet and purchase, they buy this, they already trust you, they've already bought something, and it moves up to a higher price level. So it'll go from about, let's say $10, then it jumps up to like $30. And after they buy this, it goes up to 50 or 75 or 100. It all depends on how you decide to build your funnel. And there's a lot of strategies and a lot of things that I can show you on how to build your funnels and there's a lot of variations, a lot of sales psychology, a lot of color psychology, a lot of sales copy, a lot of just so many things that go into making a funnel. But don't worry about that right now. Just understand what a funnel is. It helps you make way more money because that person who enters for the $10 could end up spending $500. But if you showed these people the $500 offer initially, not really anybody would buy. So think about it. If you got 1,000 artists into your funnel to buy your beats and you're providing them with all this value, instead of selling them like beat packs for $200, you start with something for around $17. Now that's something that makes sense. But what happens is the average cart value tends to be somewhere around $75 to $100. So instead of 1,000 artists seeing a $200 beat pack and 5 of them buying, 1,000 artists that you send into your email list that go into your funnel, they actually see a $7 or $17 offer and hundreds of them buy instead of just 5. Let's just say 100 buy. You have 95 more buyers than you did from just the 5. And they enter in here and you make way more money because it started with a lower price point. I know that might be a little bit confusing to a lot of people, but it's not really that complicated. Now, in order for me to show you how to use funnels, I'm gonna that's like a whole breakdown and show you how to build them, stuff like that. And I have courses on that. And you can get that on smartbeatmaker.com/courses. But just know, from looking at this, you kind of can understand why a funnel is so massively important. So for me to make $34,000 off of beats, I sent somebody into a funnel. That was it. I actually sent people into somebody else's funnel. And that person had the funnel so well set up that the funnel converted everybody who I sent there because they trusted me into purchasing beats. Okay? It's really that simple. So you need to have the trust. You need to provide them with value so that they trust you. You need to set up your email list to be automated to build that trust. By the way, after they build that trust, your email list automatically puts them and sends them into your funnel. So you start making money from the person. The whole process is set up. They enter it, the trust is built, they go into the funnel, you make money. That's how it works. Now, number 4, what you need is you're gonna have to start setting up ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads. And I can also show you how to do all of those things. Let me give you an example of how ads work and why ads are so powerful. On YouTube, for 2 to 3 cents, I can get somebody guaranteed to click to my video, okay? And that video will tell them why they need to sign up to my email list. That means I get 50 people for $1 to potentially go into my email list for $1, 50 people. Think about that. If your funnel's set up right, you'll spend $1 and you'll make $2, $5, $10, which means if you have $100, you can make $200,000, $500,000. If you have $1,000, you can make $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. You keep putting your money back into the ads, they go through the funnel, and then you keep repeating this process, and you stack and stack and stack and stack and stack and stack your money. That's why this is so genius. Now, setting up Facebook ads, setting up Instagram ads, there's a lot of variables to that. It's gotta be the right kind of ad. You gotta use the right ad copy, say the right things, make the right offer. Then your funnel has to be made right. All that has to be set up. But I've already mastered this process. And I can show you guys how to do these things. Again, if you want to check out my ads courses for producers, smartbeatmaker.com/courses. I have over 50 different courses for producers on smartbeatmaker.com. I'm going to put all the links below this video too. So now you know, spend a little bit of money on ads, double, triple, quadruple your money, flip it, make money. That's how you do it. That's how Coca-Cola does it. That's how Pepsi does it. That's how every company who spends money on ads does it. And that's why they do it. Not only that, you're growing your fan base every time you spend $1 because people see your beat name. And when you spend money on ads, the more that they see your beat name, the more familiar you become, the more they trust you. That's how it works, guys. Sales psychology. Now, lastly, number 5. I can't skip number 5 because if you don't have this, you can't sell anything. And that is, you gotta have good beats. If you set up all your sales stuff right and all your ad stuff right, you would actually sell beats even if your beats were not amazing. But I don't recommend that you sell beats that aren't amazing to people. Because if your beats are amazing, the word will spread. People are gonna see so much value from buying any beats from you that they'll know not only to buy the first time, but they'll buy again. The last thing you wanna do is have beats that suck, so if somebody does buy it, they don't wanna buy from you again. You want somebody to become a lifelong customer. They'll buy beats now, they'll tell friends about it, they'll buy beats, and the word spreads and you'll sell more and more beats. That's how you want to set it up. So number 5 is you got to have good beats. Otherwise, this process becomes a lot harder for you. So make sure you build your skill set there. And I can actually show you guys how to make beats too on smartbeatmaker.com/courses. I got those too because I make my own beats. My last song I made the beat for got 1 million views on it already. Now you guys know the 5 things that you need in order to make a lot of money. Now, the only thing is, it would take me about 5, 6, 7 hours to explain and break down every single detail of all these things. But that's why I have them in courses. Click the link below. It's going to bring you over to smartbeatmaker.com/courses, and you can check all of those out. And I usually bundle them in a way that's going to provide a maximum amount of value to you so you can learn in specific sets from beginner to intermediate to pro level to expert level. And it just depends where you are inside of your producer career. But I can help you with every single solitary aspect of all of this. Okay? So click the link below and let me help you out. All right? And don't forget, you need to go and you need to subscribe to the Smart Beat Maker channel because I release tons of videos just like this on a regular basis, helping producers. I've already helped millions and millions of rappers, and now I'm gonna help millions and millions of producers. Let me help you out. Just to tell you a little bit more about my courses, I have courses that'll show you how to make 5K a month from your email list. Okay? Really. All right? Meaning I'll show you how to set it up, I'll show you how to drive people into it, I'll show you how to make money from your email list with your beats. All right? I'll show you how to make those funnels, and I'll show you how to make tons of money. Put $1 in, make $2, $4, $5 to $10 back. Sometimes my funnels, 24x. That means if I spent $1, I made $24 back. Think about that. Think about that. Spend $1,000, make $24,000. Think about that. That's insane. I've never even seen somebody do that before. And that's how you know that I know what I'm doing. That also shows you how much trust and loyalty I have from my audience. I'll show you how to set up ads and drive people in your email list, which go into your funnel that are just gonna make you money, okay? I can even show you how to rank your beats on YouTube. You wanna have those top ranking beats? There's some beats that have 62 million views on YouTube in 2 years. I break it down and I show you, and then I show you how the algorithm works, and I show you how to rank your beats. I show you how to drive traffic to the beats in order to guarantee that you rank, as long as your beats are good. I can show you guys all this stuff that other producers don't even know, because I'm a marketing guru and I'm a business expert and I'm a music artist who is also a producer. But I started as a music artist who then became an entrepreneur who learned everything about business and making money. And now, well, I was always doing production, but now I'm way heavier into production. And I'm like, man, as a rapper, I can show all these producers all these business skills that I've learned and everything about the music industry. Because the only difference is I was doing hip hop and I was making music, getting label deals, by the way, writing songs for major artists, by the way. I was getting record deals, by the way, charting top 100 every time I release an album, writing songs for major artists. Like, I've done all this, okay? Now I make my own beats for my songs and I know how to market, and everything's just blowing up. I can show you how to do the same thing. It took me years to learn this stuff, and I dedicated my life to helping others learn it as I learn it and grow my career. And that's why this is so valuable, and I just hope that you let me help you out, all right? So click those links below, go check it out, go get your hands on it. Also, if you're watching this video and you're not on my email list yet, I'm gonna put a link below where I'm gonna give you a bunch of free stuff that massively helps producers. So you can click that link, check that out, and what it's gonna do is, it's actually gonna bring you into one of my funnels. After you click and you join, you're gonna see what a funnel is. You're gonna see how a funnel actually starts and how a funnel works. And you're gonna go, oh man. I mean, you're probably gonna wanna buy this stuff, but if you wanna see what a funnel looks like, that's how you can get started. So go down below, get free stuff, sign up to my email list, and it's gonna kick you over and show you the funnel to show you what I can set up for you. All right, so keep hustling, and I'm gonna see you at the top.